Why it ended with Robbie E and Matt Koon.
So looking back on this crazy month for you, we did the interview, and now a month later, it's not why it ended. It's why it ended. Where are they now? It's kind of weird. But
How did it restart?
But
I'm sorry if I killed the show's theme, man. That wasn't my intention.
not at all. We're just going to keep trying to put ourselves over, if that's okay. But let me ask you this. If we didn't do that interview with you a month ago, if you hadn't been kind of reflecting and thinking about it, you can answer truthfully. You don't have to say it to make us happy. Do you think you would have brought your gear that night? Do you think you would be wrestling right now?
I don't think so, man. I'm telling you, like, a big part of it was, being 38. I just turned 38 like 2 weeks before that. And seeing if I could still do it and talking to you guys was definitely a catalyst. It was bring back a lot of memories and, no, I mean, I'm not even blowing smoke. It did jump start it. That interview definitely jump started and piqued my interest again and made me feel like, maybe I can do this again. And I'm not looking to do it full time by any means, like I said, but it felt good to get in there and to do it again. And not that it was one of my best matches, like I said, I hadn't done shit in 13 years. And that was funny because I remember Papa Don's like, hey, are there any moves you want to get in? I'm like, nope. I can't think of any that I can do, man. Like, honestly, you never want to be unsafe. You don't want to be unsafe and hurt the other guy. You don't want to hurt yourself. So we kept it pretty simple, but no, man, it felt good to talk wrestling and it felt good to actually be wrestling again.
How did the fans react when you came through the curtain?
They popped, man, but it's a 300-400 people, which they popped. I mean, it was a good crowd. And I did the meet and greet before the show, and I was just very happy to, it was cool. I did it with Sandman, and it was cool to see that a lot of people still remembered me and still remembered my matches and still remembered. And, you always hear the same shit over and over again. Oh, you got so screwed. But it was good that people still, it was a smart audience. They it was a good crowd, and that was one of the reasons why I did the show, because that was what I was told. And, it was cool to be, again, in front of a crowd and have them appreciate me being there.
You remembered them fondly, and then they were gone. And now you want to know who, what, where, when, why. Why it ended with Robbie E and Matt Koon.